Good Monday evening, guys. It's Anthony's SNE Weather Vidcast. Near term, we have a frost advisory out for most of southern New England here, even into Rhode Island, into Connecticut, and even a freeze warning into Connecticut. You can already feel the temperatures cooling down dramatically here this evening, and we're expecting a widespread frost overnight. You can see that over the Vort with that low pressure system. With that cool front right there working, it's going to swing its way south through New England. Tomorrow's definitely going to be cooler than today, but a bit above average, so we can't complain about Tuesday either. Here's the temperatures. Look at here, about 66, about 56 in Wayland, about 58 here in Brockton. It's warmer down to the south because that front hasn't pushed down through yet, but it will in time, especially over tonight. Especially we look at tonight's lows. Look at guys, hasn't been this cold in a while. 20s here in northern New England, 30s in southern New England, and there's going to be some frost in some spots. With the clouds there, clouds increasing. Sorry about clouds are increasing with that front pushing down from the south. So you have noticed some diminishing sun even as the afternoon has rolled on, and there is that front. It's not a bona fide cold front, but it is a cool front, and with skies clearing overnight and winds dying down, here's the temperatures. I'm going to take it to the dew points, which is where the temperatures could fall, and look at the dew points in the lower 20s, teens, New Hampshire border, 25, down to 33, 34 in the Cape. So if winds calm down and the sky's totally clear, it's going to be a pretty hard frost and maybe close to a freeze in some locations, especially Connecticut River Valley. So that's for the near term. And you can see that northwest flow, which is directing storms to the south of us coming out of Canada. And there's plumes of moisture out to west, plumes of moisture coming out of the Gulf of Mexico as well. And later in the week, we're going to get into a pretty strange storm track, and I'll show you that here later in the forecast. We'll look at the Doppler radar, some energy up here in the Great Lakes. That should dive to our south over the next day or two. You can see more moisture in the west coast, some thunderstorms erupting over New Mexico and into southern Colorado, and also some flooding occurring in southern Florida. Same situation we had going on for yesterday. But what's the forecast for New England tomorrow? Well, it's going to be dry. I wouldn't say chilly, but we're going to be getting some Canadian winds, and that rain from the Great Lakes on that last graphic will be skirting to us south. We should be in the upper 50s to near 60 tomorrow, and a few more clouds than today. Look at this weird path this storm's going to take. It's going to come up from the west, come up into Canada, and dive back down here on Saturday, and basically have nowhere to go. And that's when our chance of rain is going to be at best Friday into Saturday. Let's take a look at the GFS model, guys. You can see the initial time that cold front will push through tonight, giving us that freeze, and that moisture also associated with it will head off to the south, but you can see it gathering, that new batch moisture heading up into Canada, and then towards Friday it's going to start coming back down. Look at the battle zone setting up with that cold freezing line there, that blue line, and the warm lines right next to it. Battle zone right over us here in southern New England, guys. Looks like another prolonged period maybe of some heavy rainfall, but we'll have to see about that as we move closer to that period. But there's a battle zone, I mean literally right over Massachusetts, and then it skirts out very late on Sunday at the earliest, as far as the models are showing it now. But of course things can change, and I'm sure they will change. But let's look at that again. Look at that battle zone, guys. The red isobars and blue isobars right over Massachusetts. So we're going to be wringing out some moisture probably. It's just as far as the details go. They still have to be ironed out. As far as how much early estimate, we could be looking at 1 inch to 2 inches of rain again. That's a very early estimate. Just one computer model. We'll have to wait till more guidance comes in as we get closer to the period. So let's take a look at my new feature, Ant's 5-day forecast tonight. Mostly clear, low 34. Tomorrow, low 35 when you wake up. Some frost. Mostly cloudy, 39. Wednesday, the sun pokes back out again a little bit more, high of 62. Then Thursday, we cloud up with a high of about 60. Thursday night into Friday, we could start to see some measurable precipitation, especially in Connecticut, Rhode Island, southeast Massachusetts. Should be pretty rainy here Friday into Saturday, but we'll have to see. That's it for this afternoon, guys, from Anthony's SNEweather.ning.com. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy the quiet, seasonable day tomorrow, guys. Take care. Over and out.